All right, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. And we're finally back from Dallas after a long but eventful 3 days. We are back in Columbus, and I wanted to get on right away and share my my pickups from a massive 3-day trip down there. So make sure you guys, if you're not already, follow us on Instagram because that's where a lot of our content was posted from this weekend. So if you can tell by the thumbnail, we had a couple of interesting things happen. So for instance, got to eat at In-N-Out Burger for the first time. Gave a review of that. So that was kind of funny. Now that I've eaten at In-N-Out Burger, Whataburger, and Shake Shack, ranked those 3 in order of what I thought there. So again, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, just Card Collector 2 on there as well. But also had an eventful night with a cockroach or some sort of moving bug. It certainly looked like a cockroach, but won't mention the hotel name. That was something we dropped on IG. But basically at 2 a.m., one of my employees who I took with me had a bug crawl across his pillow and move onto the wall behind the bed. It was rather eventful at 2 o'clock in the morning. So having to switch hotel rooms and then switch hotels, that added for an extra eventful part of the weekend. So that's where some of the stuff on the thumbnail comes in. Not necessarily just cards on there, just some of the craziness that happened this weekend. But again, there was a card show. We did lots of buying, selling, and trading. So it was good to see everybody. Met so many people that mentioned they listen to the podcast or watch our YouTube videos or follow us on Instagram. And I always say I really enjoy meeting new people, putting names to faces or faces to names. And just being there and just hanging out with people all weekend. That was really the best part. The cards are just a bonus. So getting to see everyone and just wheel and deal and, you know, create memories and tell stories, that was definitely the best part of the weekend. So again, these cards we're about to show, these are just a bonus. So this first pile is actually going to be, these are all gifts. I don't have every single username here, but I still want to at least show them. Because these are all going to go into my PC, and I'm extremely grateful that anybody would want to give me something. I appreciate the generosity. Like I always say, this is totally unnecessary, but yeah, there's some really cool stuff in here. So again, if any of these are from you, I certainly told you when we were there, but I can never say thanks enough. So just wanted to show these off real quick. Got a nice Haskins blue 10. This one was really cool. It's the eye black with the gold ink. 1 of 7 is also 17, his jersey number. I get it. It's not actually 17, but the closest thing you're going to get to it. Nice Redskins logo patch. Great looking card. Shout out to Mikey. Got a Braxton Miller book from Playbook. 1 color patch auto at a 199. Jim Brown, my guy. Braxton Miller, 5 was actually his first jersey number at Ohio State when he played quarterback for 3 years. Obviously switched to 1 later, but that's super cool. Nice rookie silhouettes jersey. Absolute rookie force. This is from Tyler, who I set up with. 10 of 10 Braxton rookie logo patch auto. A nice Nick Bosa out of 499. And then one of the first Buckeyes I remember watching was or seeing highlights of was Andy Katzenmoyer, who ended up going to play for the Patriots. It was actually the first jersey I ever owned. My parents got it for me when I was in 3rd grade, and it was Andy Katzenmoyer. Went to my favorite college team, went to my favorite pro team, so this is actually really cool. So, 99 Bowman Chrome Refractor. Really appreciate everybody for those super generous gifts. Now, this is the rest of the fun. So got mostly graded cards here, a mixture of different stuff here. These were lots I specifically remembered for the most part. And then this is some of my favorite stuff. So not as much quantity as we had in Indiana the prior week or the prior weekend. That was just a 1-day show, but we had a lot of bulk in that. This is a little bit more quality over quantity. So less cards to show, but there's certainly some winners in this. I assure you that. Ignore price tags if you ever see them. Some of them were in trade, some of them were buys. I'll try to point out things when I can, but just know some of the price tags may be old. So Morant Mosaic 9, John Morant Mosaic 9, and I don't know where the other one is. If I see it, I'll point it out. But it was this one, and a Zion debut pink 9 for like $100 for all three. And I would assume this sells for like 30, 35. This probably sells for 45 or 50, and the Zion's probably $65. It seemed like $150 worth of stuff for $100, so I grabbed those. This was really cool. I got these in a big deal. A lot of the stuff with these price tags on it because they match mine. So a lot of these were in a big deal. Lindor Dynasty Patch Auto 8 of 10. True Gem Plus 395s and a 10. So that was really cool. He sells well for us in shop. I told him when I bought this deal that I didn't think this was worth anywhere near this. Jimmy G 910 Auto. I figured this is probably honestly closer to half this price. But I got a pretty good deal on the lot. True Gem Hawkinson. Zebra. I always get the zebra and tiger stripe confused. It says zebra there. I know that seems super weird, but I always mispronounce them. I always say zebra or tiger stripe when there's the opposite. Guess I gotta go to learn more about zoo animals. Prism Red, Brandon Clark, out of 299.27. I don't think that's his jersey number. I don't think he's anywhere near that. But nice PSA 9. Harper Chrome, True Gem Plus, Black Auto. That's out of 100. Good looking card. I remember when this card at one point was massive. When Bryce Harper was young, 2012. I think 2012 National was in Chicago. I mean, this card was ginormous. Huge card at the time. Corey Seager, Bowman Chrome Refractor Auto, 9/5/10. It's not numbered, but good looking card. This one's pretty cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, if I'm going to hold this or not. But 8 of 8, Brandon Clark, Black Gold from Mosaic. It's a min gem, but still. The guy that I bought this from said that he had a $2,000 offer on this card at one point. So we'll see what happens when we get closer to basketball season. This might end up on our website, but not sure how quickly. Did pick up a nice Trey Optic Hollow PSA 10. Wanted to get a cool Trey card to take home, so I got that. Zion BGS 10 lottery ticket. This is a pretty good price on this. The Zion BGS 10 stuff. I don't have a bunch, but pick up a couple when I can. There's that Zion debut I mentioned earlier. It's just a pink 9. Kyle Lowry Tiger Stripe PSA 10 from Choice. So a lot of this kind of stuff you'll see, I'll point it out when I can, but a lot of the stuff in here that we're not going to put in shop, so whether it's a local team or something something cool we want to go in shop, or it's something, if it's a lot of this stuff we'll end up keeping, but whatever we end up making for sale, a lot of it will end up on our website. We've been listing a lot on there recently. I'll make sure the link is down below. It's just cardcollector2.com. You go on there in the very top, just click on single cards, and there's a whole bunch of stuff being listed. It's $4.29 shipping on any order of cards. It's three or less cards. 4 or more, you get free shipping. So we've been working on getting a lot of stuff on there. So stay tuned. If there's something in this video you see, that's where we will make it available for sale. If it's going to be for sale, if it's not, always say you don't need to ask. If it becomes available for sale, it will be on there. Garcon again, unless it's like a Chase Claypool patch, which we'll put in shop. Le'Veon Bell, 0.5 from Gem, but this is the short print auto, 221B from his rookie year. This got hurt again at one point when he had, in 2014, he had like back-to-back 200-yard games, or yeah, 200 yards from scrimmage and back-to-back games. I mean, this dude was an animal, and his stuff was on fire. So at one point, that was a pretty big card. Then I picked up a card of the Cavs rookie who did not face gun charges over the weekend. So shout out to Darius Garland for not getting arrested for gun charges. at a 75. Purple Prism. It's actually centered not that bad. The logo's a little off, so probably going to stick with that as a 9. I don't expect that to bump at all. I took these 3 in trade. Claypool patch at a 47. I mean, that's a steal at $6. I'm going to guess it sells for like $12 to $14.99. Got a Herbert Pen Pals Blue Ink Auto. Love the team color with the ink, so that was kind of cool. I've had a black one, but the blue one, that was cool. And then a Brady Crown Rookie. Again, these were all in a part of a trade. So, Crown Royal die cut. It's got like a soft corner back here, so it's probably a PSA 8, but I'm probably content with that. I took this in trade. Tua Select XRC 3-0 as a starter now. It's got a real tiny mark like on the back somewhere, and then it's got a real tiny mark on the surface. It's probably not going to 10. It's probably going to 9. And I'm not sure I don't want to 5-day it for a 9, and I don't want to wait 2.5 months for a 20-day, so this will likely end up on the website. I got this in trade, JJ Bleday Bowman Chrome Purple Rookie Auto at a 250. Got a pretty good deal on this in trade. The last 9 did 190, and I got this at a much better value in trade. Another card we took in trade, Mosaic Burrow Silver BGS 9. I got this at a really good value. I think I got this at like 250 value in trade. I mean, that's a great value for this card. First year Mosaic, the true silver. I'll take that all day. I ended up getting these. I want to say I didn't quite pay $1,000 for both of them. This was really cool. I really like this patch. I'm going to offer this to somebody that collects Donovan Mitchell. See if he wants it first. 1 of 1. And it's actually kind of cool because this is second year Mitchell. And you can see it's game worn. So this would be rookie year game worn. Because by the time this would have come out, they wouldn't have game used stuff from his second year. So this would be a rookie year game worn tag patch. So Mitchell is a stud his rookie year. This is one like I said, I'm going to offer to somebody. I'm going to offer to somebody at first. See if they want it. And then if not, we'll go from there. But you can kind of see it's a good looking card. So I'm going to set this off to the side and retopple that later. But I also got this Big Ben Topps PSA 10. This is one I plan to keep. I've got a couple things at Big Ben. I've got a Contenders, a few other rookie autos, but don't have a PSA 10 Topps. So I'm going to stick that back there and sit on that. These were part of the trade. So I got these two, a LeBron, which I'll show later, and the Trey Hollow. And I gave up some like Luka, Zion, and Trey, and then money. But I got these. So this is a Steph Jumbo Jersey Auto, 22 of 24. I've been saying it on the podcast for a while. For cards to look at for 2020, 2021 season. The Warriors were forgotten, right? Nobody really played for them last year. I mean, Steph didn't play, Clay didn't play, and then you had, I don't think Draymond played a whole lot. They got the number 2 pick in the draft. I just think people forgot about the Warriors, and those 3 guys are going to come back healthy and either get an asset in trade for the number 2 pick or take a young star with the number 2 pick. I just figure those were good additions. So this is a deal I bought from another dealer that was set up there. I think I did really well on this. There's another card missing. Oh, I got these in a Rodman auto at a 10, but the guy set up with collects Rodman, so I already traded the Dennis Rodman to him. So I got the Dennis Rodman was at a 10 and had a price tag on it of $50, and that's a steal. Rodman, Pippen, a lot of that kind of stuff's gone up or has seen an increase since the documentary. I think the last sale on the card that I had was like 88 or $87. So got a pretty good deal on that one. But he was willing to work with me on all 3 of these. I think I paid $785 is what I paid. $785. So you had 400 on this, 500 on this, 400, 500, 100, and then 50. So sticker was 5, 6, 1,000. It was 1050, and I got it for $785. So I got this one first. Again, he had 400 sticker on it. Russ SP Authentic. I ended up getting it at 300 in the deal. That's about what these go for, but I just think this is undervalued. I mean, dude averaged a triple-double for an entire season. I know my guy Tyler likes this dude a lot. So Russ, SP Authentic on-card rookie patch auto out of $2.99. This was severely underpriced. Herbert, 11 out of 20. The last sale on bids did $214. So this was definitely a great price. So I felt good about getting some of the other stuff because I'm going to make up a lot of value on other things on this card, right? I think I got this at 85 in the deal. It's going to sell for $220. You're going to make up an extra $100 value there. So it would basically allow you to take off, 50 off this, 30 on the Westbrook, and 20 on the Rodman. You're getting value elsewhere when something like this is underpriced like this, and you can make up the value. So I felt good on some of the other stuff because while the other prices might have been strong, if I can make up the value here, it just made sense. And then this is not in the greatest of shape. There's really no way around that, but the card is just too cool. How about a Dirk 1/1 patch auto game used? There's the 1/1. And there's the game-worn swatch. So you can see the corner's bad, the edges are bad. It's not good. I'm not going to argue it is. Edge is a little beat up. But first ballot Hall of Famer. Saw his last game in Dallas. This dude's a legend. We'll see what happens when Luka's career's done. But he's going to be up there as one of the top 5 greatest international players of all time. Obviously, be up there with Hakeem, Dirk. And I think, like I said, when Luka's all said and done, he could be up there. But at the moment, just an amazing career. Again, first ballot Hall of Famer. I thought this was great. Noir, like a 1/1 tag. I think it was from Noir or something. Just sold for like $520 at bid. So to get this at less than $500, it's a no-brainer. That $500, that's the price of what? What's a Luka Prism PSA 9 sell for? A couple $100? It's got to be relatively close to that, right? I think it does. Honestly, I haven't looked in a minute. But this sticker is less than what this sells for. This dude's won 3 career games. This guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and this is a 1/1 patch auto. Like, these aren't comparable in my mind. I'd rather have this. So to be able to get this and then sell this to pay for this, to me, it was just a no-brainer. Again, I get it. Condition's not amazing. It's not a PSA 10, and that's what a lot of people want. But I was glad to pick that up. Then I got these. I got a really good deal on these. I ended up paying $350 for all 3 of these, and this was a steal. Anthony Edwards, first purple rookie auto, 4/99. Likely a top 3 pick in the draft this week. I think the draft's Wednesday, which was supposed to be originally Prism football release day. So he's going to likely be a top 3 pick. I hear LaMelo goes number 1, but we'll see. He ends up on the Warriors. This card's gonna likely sell pretty quick. I got this. Peterson in 07 was huge. That was like the second year I was in cards. I get it, it's not his rookie ticket auto, but his rookie ticket auto goes off sticker a lot. So this is an actual on-card rookie ticket auto. This is a throwback from Contenders Optic last year. It's at a 25. So I thought this was a great addition. You got the full Adrian Peterson auto. One of the coolest autos out there. I'm a big fan of APs, like Jeters, like a couple other guys, but to be able to get the full on-card auto, just super cool. I'll end up keeping that. And then this, Scary Terry, basically the best thing in Washington at the moment, up there with Chase Young in the defense, but really their main offensive weapon. 99/99 true NT RPA. Dude's a stud. Obviously wish the Redskins weren't such a disaster, but true RPA, 99/99. Figured that was a cool ad. I took these 3 in trade. This other ended up going for the rainbow, but lost out on the 1/1, so decided he would move them. Out of 15, Bo Jackson. Out of 10, Bo Jackson. And then 1 of 3, Bo Jackson. So Bo Jackson stuff is super easy to move. He sells so well. One of those 2-sport guys that's really popular in the hobby. So no problems picking up his stuff. Nice Michael Thomas rookie patch auto from Select at a 25. This will likely end up out in shop. We get asked for Michael Thomas stuff all the time. Him and Zeke are probably our two best-selling Buckeyes. So took that in trade. Again, that will likely end up out in shop. Got a good deal on these. Paris Campbell, Joey Bosa. These will end up in our store. Just a cool patch auto in a Bosa silver. Got this in a deal. Peyton Manning, white sparkle from Prism Draft Picks. Manning volunteer stuff sells well. I mean, his college, it's easy to sell. He's obviously first ballot Hall of Famer, but his college stuff, I never have any trouble moving. This is a pretty good deal at the show. I didn't post this on my story, but the guy that was actually set up next to us had a little, like, old school brown showcase full of stuff, and it was, like, hard to see in there. And I was walking to our table, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye, right? I'm doing the Genesis set. I actually have no idea if I have this one or not, but he had a $20 price tag on it, and the last one did $81. So I didn't know that at the time. I was like, oh, 20 bucks, cool, that seems like a good deal. I'll buy it, and sure enough, the last sale was $81. Hopefully I still need this and can cross this off my list for a fraction of the price. But that was definitely a sneaky buy. I took this in trade this weekend. Baker, Impeccable Elegance, helmet patch, rookie auto at a 75. Again, move a lot of Baker stuff locally, so that was a cool addition. Nice Jerome Bettis 101 tag patch. Good looking card. Move a lot of Steelers stuff, so kind of a no-brainer. I'll do this after this pile because I want to do this last because this is one of my favorite deals this weekend. And then all of this stuff was part of a bigger deal. I bought a 2-row box full of stuff. Ended up moving most of the 2-row, but I kept some of it. It was, percentage-wise, probably the best deal all weekend just because, we got the box for a fraction of the cost. I gave the rest of it away to somebody for basically nothing, but this alone made the whole deal worth it. Like the entire box, and this was just a sample, was like 120 bucks. And again, this is only a fraction of what was in the box. A lot of the other stuff was rookies, inserts, and then cheaper jerseys and autos. But it was just too good to pass up. So a lot of this stuff will end up on our website, just because it's like cheaper stuff and adds a different level of price to our website. So it's not all just $100, $200, $300, $500 cards. I want to put on some cheaper stuff as well. So that's where a lot of this will end up. Devontae Parker Elements, 2 of 3. JK All Day plate at a 46. Nice Chris Godwin 5-color patch at a 25. Daryl LaMonica Mosaic auto. Tyler Johnson, he's actually playing well. Origins rookie patch auto. Nice T. Higgins on-card auto at a 99. This dude's an animal. Surprised he doesn't get more love in the hobby. He's one of Burrow's top 2 guys. Seems like he's destined for a long career with Burrow thrown to him. Damon Arnett, go Bucks. First rounder for the Raiders. I mean, that seems cheap. Jerry Jeudy, another one of those plates. 19 of 46. Josh Jacobs for $1. We saw a lot of Jacobs stuff in shop, so I figured I'd just take that to the shop and throw it out. Jonathan Taylor, 26 of 249 RPM. Moving along, you got a nice Jerry Jeudy War Room patch out of 199. Henry Ruggs Donruss blue jersey out of Donruss. This was cheap because this is jersey number 27 of 35. JK All Day. Orange rookie auto from Absolute. Tyler Johnson Collegiate Material Signatures Silver patch auto from NT. Nothing about this, but took it out, and I was like, well, if he's got it at that and his other prices are fair, this might not be a bad buy, so this will go on the website. Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of 199, supercharged patch from Elements. A nice Jalen Samuels Jumbo Gold Patch Auto, 9 of 10. Again, website bound for that. Josh Jacobs jersey, T. Higgins, 49 of 79 Gold Plate. Bob Lilly Elements at a 149 on card auto. And then a Tyler Johnson 14 out of 35 rookie neon signs from Elements. So, yeah, again, that was just part of the sample. It ended up being a pretty solid deal. Now, this was definitely one of my favorite buys. I need to double check this last card here to make sure I'm not going crazy. But I'll get to that in a second. I ended up paying $275 for the whole lot. and felt really, really good about it once I was done. So he had 200 on this. I'll show that in a second. I got it for 175. So I was like, he said he wanted 175 on that. So I went through, like I always do, I go through the value boxes and see if I can find anything else to kind of add in and, you know, save a little bit of money on this because I'm buying this. Again, I talk about that a lot. So every single one of these, he had $30 on, right? You got Joey Votto, 12 of 15. Henry Ruggs, Mosaic, rookie auto. Burrow Pink, and Burrow Green. So, I mean, hit Burrow base Mosaic sells for at least $20, if not 25 bucks. So to get these at what I did, I was like, this is a no-brainer. I'll take these all day. Because my thought was, if I can get these all at $20 a piece, and I could get that, I'd feel really good about that. So he wanted at 25. I ended up getting them at 20. So all these at 20 bucks a piece. I mean, Votto Flawless on-card auto is going to sell all day for $30. I mean, that's an all-day card. I figure if this PSA 10s, it's probably $125, $150 PSA 10. Rug stuff seems to sell well. It's got to be worth $20. It's got to be worth $30. So I decided to take that. And then again, I've explained this before. Burrow base sell for 20. This seems like a no-brainer at $20 a piece. I'm going to guess these probably sell for 30, 32 bucks, 35 bucks, maybe. Maybe put 35, take 30. Or grade them. Not sure, but basically got these at 100. And the big thing is I think I got a lot of value on this card to kind of, if I sell this for what I think it could sell for, I'm not sure I'm going to sell it. But if I did, I think these could end up being free. So I'll explain that, or you'll see why I think that. All right, so this, I don't think I have the original price tag on it, or the envelope, but so I saw this there, right? And I'm a big Pulisic guy, love soccer stuff. He had this price at 200 bucks, and I'm like, that doesn't seem bad for a Pulisic auto, right? Like that seems like a good deal. So I went on eBay and saw one out of like 25, and I want to say it did like 284, 324. It sold for a lot more than I expected. I'm like, okay, because it's a Panini Instant Auto. These were released a while ago. So I'm like, if one out of 25 does, I think it was 284, 380. Again, I don't remember. But I remember at the time thinking, this has got to be a good deal if that one sells for that. It was like, it's not numbered. It doesn't look like anything special. I was like, I'll take it at 175 and just sit on it, right? I like Pulisic long-term. He's going to be the star of the U.S. team. We'll take a shot. Well, then I got it back to the table and realized it's 1 of 10. It's out of 10. And then I was definitely pumped to get it. 1 of 10 Pulisic on-card gold ink auto. I mean, the way his market's selling, I figured, I mean, this could do $400-$500. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer. Because I feel good about the other stuff and because I like Pulisic, this is one I'll probably hold on to for a minute. I'm a really big fan of this card. Gold signature. Again, there's just so much I like about it, and I like Pulisic, so gonna probably add this to my pile of stuff I intend to keep, at least for the foreseeable future. Not saying I won't ever make it available, but this was a really cool card. I'm glad I ended up getting this and excited it's with me. And then we've got this. So this is where the quality is going to come in. I picked up some really cool stuff this weekend. Some stuff I'm excited to show you. Yeah, let's just get into it, and we'll kind of go explain it as we go. So I got this Zion Purple Ice color. The guy got it from, I took it in trade. Thinks the logo being off is why the surface got a 7.5. I seem to disagree with that. Typically a 7.5 like that typically means there's some sort of mark on it. My guess is likely on the back somewhere. I'll probably take this under light and look at it. If I don't see anything, I may end up cracking this, but yeah, Zion rookie color. I expect this to take a little bit of a bump before the season starts here in a month or so. Got a pretty good deal on these as a pair. The prices were higher than on sticker. Or like his prices were much lower than the sticker. He just wanted to get rid of them. So the Wonder Kids, Haaland and Sancho dual 9.5 True Gem Plus. This is cool. Obviously 2 studs. And then this beauty, Holland, Finest, PSA 10 auto. So I know in Finest Champions League, his base rookie card is the red jersey, and then the gold jersey is like the variation in the base. So I'm not sure if he has a red auto or not. I think it might just be this one, but the last 9.5 did almost 2, and I just paid barely more than that for a PSA 10. So I feel good about this. Not sure if this ends up on the site or what, but might sit on that for a while. I really like that kid. Got a good deal on this. 101 Lillard main exhibit auto from Dominion. Lillard stuff sells pretty well, and I got it for a pretty good amount under this price. So I'm likely going to end up selling this. Not, it's not that I don't like Lillard. I just not somebody I really collect. So this will likely end up for sale. Wanted to get a cool Tiger. Was really hoping for an auto, but ended up settling for this this BGS 10 2001 Upper Deck rookie. This is actually a pretty high pop. I think there's a couple hundred of these, so they're not super rare, but BGS 10, I mean, besides getting a black label, it's pretty much the one you're going to want over, definitely this over a PSA 10. So at least a nice addition to the Tiger collection. I took this in trade. Got a Brady Gameworn jersey auto out of 50. I'm going to assume it's one of Brady's first autos that's not a rookie. It's from 2003. He didn't have a lot of cards in 2001. Most of his like second year stuff is like 2002, 2003. So I'm going to guess this is one of his first couple autos. Again, 2003, he was a rookie in 2000. It's out of 50. I ended up trading some Mahomes for this, so that was kind of cool. I gave up a lot in trade for this, but I really wanted this card. Got a LeBron MVP Materials tag patch. So it's also 6 of 13, which is his old school jersey number, and it's game worn. So, you know, gave up a good amount of trade, but with LeBron stuff, I think it's safe long term, and I obviously like LeBron, so probably end up keeping this for now. 2009, 2010 Timeless Treasures, but super cool patch, so I was excited to get that. Definitely had my eye set on this. Somebody that was setting up, that had a showcase at the table I was set up at, was bringing this and ended up trading it to the guy across from us. I think his name's Matt, before like the show started. And I never specifically said I really want this card, but I really wanted this card. And then Matt actually put it back out for sale, and I bought it. I had to have it as soon as I saw it. To me, this is a good deal. I think I paid like $7.50 for it. It's the second year cup for McDavid. It's game worn. This kid's is hockey. The logo patch, multicolor. I mean, this card is amazing. I will definitely be keeping this. Yeah, I just super excited to add this to my collection. A lot of this stuff I was pumped to add, so that was great. Got this in a deal. I ended up just paying cash for this. Don't have anything of Messi. It's got the Leo signature, 2 of 10 Masters pitch, on card gold ink auto. I think Messi stuff's going to be drying up here. You don't have a ton of it out on the market anyways, and I've heard some rumors that he's not signing a lot. This is 2018 Eminence. Yeah, I mean, this is, again, I try to compare it to modern stuff a lot. I mean, this is the price of, pretty close to the price of a PSA 10 Trae Young Silver. And I just think long term that this is what people will be after. So I was excited to add this to the collection. So great soccer edition there this weekend. Then I got this in trade, LeBron James autofocus auto. It's got a 9 auto, but it's second year LeBron, and it's got 310 subs, right? I might end up trying to cross this. I'm not sure yet. If you guys saw the thing this weekend, this looks to be a real BGS slab. You guys saw that thing on IG or social media that was trending about fake BGS slabs. Obviously, you want to be careful to that, so you haven't seen it, make sure you guys check it out. It's on IG. But, yeah, a nice little addition to the LeBron collection. Obviously, the plexiglass card. We'll see if this crosses. I'm hoping the 310 subgrades will help, but not a big fan of 9 autos. So if I can get a PSA 10 on this, I'll feel really, really good about that. And there's 2 cards left. Here's the first of the 2. I saw this and really, really wanted it. How about an authentic game-worn prime jersey? Game-used patch. 1 of 1 of Tom Brady. Canton Absolutes. Obviously, that couldn't be more of a true statement. First ballot Hall of Fame. One of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. Certainly the winningest quarterback to ever play the game. But 1 of 1 from 2008 Donruss Absolute. Or Playoff Absolute. Obviously, this is before Panini acquired them. But game-used Hall of Famer. Or game-used 101 tag patch of Tom Brady. Again, I grew up a Patriots fan. This is so cool to me. Again, I go back to comparing it. This is worth a little bit more. This is basically a Luka PSA 10 base and a Luka Prism PSA 9 base. Right? It's just long term, something like this is gonna matter. Somebody with, with money that wants to keep something really cool is going to probably have a little bit more interest in this than a Luka PSA 10 and 9. So for me, that's what this was about, was acquiring something really, really cool like this that I could sit back and throw in my collection. That's different than a lot of the Prism or the Optic, the base rookie stuff. Not that stuff's not cool. That stuff's definitely traded, and a lot of people want that stuff. This is just something for me that I could throw in my collection that was different than a lot of the things I have, and I could say that, hey, I'm really excited I own something like this. Just such a cool piece of history. Again, Brady, 1 of 1. It's just something you don't see every day. So I was excited about that. And then the last card, I'm going to keep this up so we can talk about it at least. The last card is a card I really never expected to see. The population on these is very, very low. I had wanted a 9 for the longest time, but the 9 was even a couple $1,000s. Darren Ravel's tweeted about it before. It's known within the community, but I'm not sure people realize how rare they are. So when this walked up to my table and I could trade for it, the answer was yes. So how about a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson PSA 10 rookie from 1994 Miami? It's the Bumblebee card. So this is a population of 30. This is his only card. I believe it's his only, it's the only rookie card. He might be an Allen and Ginner or something like that, but this is his rookie card. Again, I looked it up on PSA to confirm it, but what a card. I ended up giving up like a Luka and an Mbappe for it. It was like a Luka Silver and an Mbappe PSA 10. You don't see these cards every day, so to be able to get something like this and add it to my collection, there's talks, as crazy as it sounds, there's talks that someday he might run for president. What does that mean for his card? For a guy that is, one of the largest Instagram accounts, one of the biggest voices in Hollywood. This seems like a card that has a lot of long-term potential. And again, just the uniqueness behind it. I gave up a Luka Silver at, 8,400 value and an Mbappe at 650 value. Like, those cards aren't hard to replace. There was a lot of Luka 10 Silvers at the show. There's a couple of Mbappes at the show. There wasn't any Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson rookies at the show. And again, everybody's different. But I've owned a couple Lukas before. I've never owned one of these. So that uniqueness factor is what really drove me to this card. So yeah, we'll post a picture of this on IG and some of the other cool pickups. Again, appreciate everybody who made the trip and made the trip really what it was. I had a blast, a lot of fun, from, hotel adventures at 2 a.m. to trading for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson PSA 10 rookies. I couldn't be more thankful for everyone that made the trip as fun as it was. So appreciate it if you made it this far. We're 40 minutes in. Again, if there's something you see on here, make sure you guys check the website link down below. That's where a lot of the stuff that we're going to be selling will end up for sale. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. But for now, guys, that's all I got. Peace.